Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, so let's see if we can go inside. I don't remember getting a key. Oh, this was... Okay. So that's kind of a shortcut? Can't do anything to that yet. That looks like that's gonna clear the door for me, and it looks like it does it over there too, so I guess we gotta come back. I mean, I could probably get back. Nah. So let's go out through here again. And then we won't get stuck there for 20 minutes. There we go. This was a little bit further than I thought it was, so let's get back outside with all the fancy statues. Actually, is there something over to the right there? No. And let's head on over to the right, because it looks like we can go to the mainland with the boat. That sounds like it's something that will be useful. Let's see if there's more junk over here, and it definitely seems that there is. Having to sit on these for a split second is kind of annoying. Well, that's okay. Let's see what's inside of this cathedral-looking place. More of those robot mummies. And a video game console. How did they get that video game console powered up, I wonder? Oh, that's cool, a basketball court. All overgrown, kind of reminding me of Portal 2. Alright, let's head on back, I guess.
The gate was locked. I would need a key to open it. The gate was locked. I would need a key to open it.
National Brownies Association.
I would need a key to open it.
Whoops. Alright, well, nothing there. All the water is electrified, or I just get electrified when I touch water, I'm not sure. Okay, to the boat it is. Let's pick this garbage up first. It looks like a bunker. It's kind of funny. There's a lot of stuff here. I almost wonder if I jumped over to the right if I would find something. Probably not, but you never know. I guess I can't get up there. Whoops. No fall damage, that's good to know. I mean, these boots defy gravity that strongly? Holy cow. That was hilarious. It also gave me an idea of how to get onto that thing, so... Okay. So if you miss a jump, you go flying out of the atmosphere. That is amazing. Oh, there we go. Okay, there is, in fact, junk up here. Let's see if we can land on that one, no problem. I guess we could do it again. You know, if I were playing on Steam, because this is on the Epic Games launcher, of course, I would expect an achievement for that. I don't think the Epic Games launcher has achievements yet. Probably coming eventually, but that is how it goes. Oh, darn it. Didn't mean to do that. I can't skip this. Maybe if I can pause it for some reason. Alright, let's head on over to the boat. Probably end chapter 3. Why would I hold left on the analog stick? It pauses the game. If I want to pause a cutscene, it should be pause, or the whatever they call the menu button these days. No one calls it pause anymore. Okay, let's go to the boat. Stupid seagull. Stupid seagulls.
I took the fisherman's boat to the mainland. The fisherman was right. Everything was in pieces. Everything had been destroyed. I docked the boat in some ruins. They must have once been a town.
Whoops. Oh my.
I took the fisherman's boat to the old land's estate.
I like barely pushed up on the analog stick and it made me go back in the boat.
To the mainland.
Okay, let's get away from the boat so that doesn't happen again. Jeez, and I'm gonna hold down while I go past that door. You think there'd be like a little, I don't know, thing that says, "Are you sure you want to take the boat back to the mainland?" But seems everything is trying to get away from that these days, because everything ever since Destiny did it, it's always like hold X to activate, you know, or hold Y or something like that, and it's, I don't know, it bugs me because I feel like it just wastes time. And I don't know if we should go on the door first or try to collect that junk. Let's go on the door first. I just feel like it wastes time, and it's, I'd rather have a menu that just says really quickly, like, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And you say yes. I can't walk on that. That's interesting. Because when you're sitting there in the tower in Destiny and you have to hold X for like 3 seconds just to leave it, when in any other game before Destiny, all I would have to do is just say, like, "I want to leave the tower," and then the game asks, "Are you sure you want to leave the tower?" And you just push A and it's gone and you're ready, you're good to go. Like, it happens instantly. I don't know. I don't know why every if only Destiny did it, it'd be okay. But it's like every single game these days has that hold to activate, hold to drop, hold to talk, hold, and it's just annoying to me. Oh, there's a boat. That's interesting. Okay, how come I can walk on that rock?
I was confronted by a lovable fat old dog. He almost looked pleased to see me. Suddenly, 3 men appeared holding large guns. Or at least 2 men and what looked to be a pregnant woman. Incredibly, it was Mr. Silton. "I thought you'd been shut down," he said. "I mean, it's been years." "I'm not really sure what happened," I replied. I then told him about me cleaning a million things. He laughed and said, "Nothing changes." He then showed me into what was surprisingly a really nice house. "Please excuse my husband," said the pregnant lady. "I'm Edwina, but everyone calls me Eddie. I believe you know this idiot. And that's Preston." "We've met," said the small man. "It was me that delivered that thing, remember? All you used to deliver was weed," mumbled Mr. Silton as he put the dog dish on the floor. "And I was there that night, when this twat was off his face on mushrooms. Thanks for letting me and the dog stay, by the way." "Yeah, well, we like the dog," said Mrs. Silton. "And I suppose I've got you to thank for us meeting. What were you giving Barry those dodgy magic mushrooms?" She pulled out an old photograph. It was one that Heather had taken the night I had saved Mr. Silton. It reminded me of everyone else, so I asked what had happened to them. Mr. Silton said Alice had a small place in the countryside. The professor had holed up in one of the old man's factories. Mr. Deck was, believe it or not, now a presenter on the only state television channel. And Heather and her mother lived on a government compound where they both worked. I asked about the old man, surprised that Mr. Silton hadn't mentioned him. He's dead, said Mr. Silton. Sorry, I thought you knew. Anyway, said Mr. Preston, I thought you said that robot thing found the mushrooms for you, in that hoarder's manky old barn. Mr. Silton looked embarrassed. Well, said Mrs. Silton, I guess we've got you to thank for getting us together then. Time for bed, I think, said Mr. Silton. Make yourself comfy, and we'll see you in the morning.